Welcome. Are you a creative healer, educator, or cultural worker looking for a leadership space that actually gets you? Welcome to Dance with Different Drum Leadership Academy, where traditional leadership models are reimagined through rhythm, creativity, and cultural wisdom. Dance with Different Drum Leadership Academy was born out of a deep need. We saw too many visionary people, especially women and girls of African descent, dim their light or burn out trying to lead in systems that were never built for them. This academy is a space for restoration, for strategy and power. Here, leadership is not about hierarchy, it's about wholeness, collaboration, and cultural alignment. In this video, you'll learn the unique features of Dance to a Different Drum Leadership Academy, including our rhythm-based leadership curriculum, intergenerational creative cohorts, community project incubation, spiritual and cultural grounding practices, business and ecosystem development for change makers. All of those things are available here at Dance to Different Drum Leadership Academy. It's not just a program, it's a movement, a shift. It's for those who are called to lead differently and dance while doing it. So, the vision. The purpose of this project is to cultivate personal spiritual leadership practice. The truth is that the way you lead yourself, whether in a positive or negative direction, directly influences the culture you create and the results you get. If you're leading from a place of emotional instability, misalignment, or reactivity, that energy will manifest in your organization's culture, possibly resulting in a toxic work environment, burnout, and a lack of engagement. And that's why we created Dance to a Different Drum Leadership Academy. Now, some of the key features of the program are personal spiritual leadership development programs, courses, retreats, and workshops to cultivate emotional intelligence, self awareness, resilience, and authentic leadership. Focus on personal spiritual practice as a foundation of leadership, organizational culture transformation programs. Transform the culture of your organization. Leadership coaching, consulting, and training for Black women-owned businesses and other aligned organizations focused on shifting workplace culture towards sustainability, worker retention, fulfillment, and productivity. Collective shift leadership trainings. That is to say, group leadership experiences that emphasize collaboration, communication, cultural humility, and creative expression. Practical tools for creating seen, heard, and valued environments. This sounds like fun to me. It's all my creation, their body of work. We also have certification and recognition programs, possible leadership certificates for participants who complete training cohorts, recognizing individuals and organizations who meet benchmarks of transformational leadership. We have creative arts integration, meaning we use dance, music, storytelling, poetry, journaling, and rhythm for leadership development and emotional healing, and also embodied practices. We use those to build emotional regulation, trust, and resilience. We feature community showcases and capstone projects. Participants collaborate on final presentations, meaning performances, projects, or community initiatives demonstrating leadership skills in action. opportunities for community engagement and leadership practice. Dance for Different Drum Leadership Academy also provides a resource hub and a digital library. On-demand resources like leadership guides, reflection journals, affirmation bundles, audio practices, and video trainings. Under our personal spiritual leadership development programs, we have workshops, courses, and retreats focused on building authentic leadership from the inside out. We also feature curricula, blending emotional regulation, self-awareness, healing practices, and transformational leadership principles, group coaching and team development, facilitation of leadership circles like team trainings and cohort-based experiences. Focus on culturally help on we focus on cultivating healthy work cultures, that prioritize authenticity, growth, worker satisfaction, and retention. That's important, especially in this day and age. A lot of people are not happy with their work environment. We're leaving this ability to work from home, which was a huge convenience to a lot of people. And so we're at a time where employers would do well to add other kinds of incentives for employee retention. Here we have creative expression as leadership practice. Integration of arts-based healing, meaning dance, music, storytelling, journaling, spoken word, and improvisation. Communication is a leadership skill. So I just want to drive home that using these various artistic mediums has the effect of helping to cultivate communication skills, which are leadership skills. Emotional release and clarity through embodied leadership practices. Organization culture audits and transformation plans. Assessment of organizational culture, customized development strategies for sustainable, positive workplace cultures. Wow. This is kind of cool. I've actually been working on this for a while, and sharing it is kind of cool. So we have a certification or leadership recognition pathways, which is a path to certify or recognize leaders who embody and implement the principles of personal spiritual leadership. I'm expecting people who have their own organizations that they're leading, but we're hoping that out of those various cohorts, we'll find some people who might actually work with the organization. So we'll also be having signature events, cohort showcases, leadership retreats, and sometimes public presentations highlighting transformational journeys. So the outcomes and results. Our primary deliverables will be leadership development programs, certifications, creative arts integration, and culture shift consultant. This is for Dance for Different Drum Leadership Academy. The experience type, it's a deep personal and organizational transformation through personal, spiritual leadership and creative practice. The audience focuses individual leaders and organizations. Key results. How do you know you're winning? Well, we're going to be announcing this really soon. And in the by May 31st, I want to have 30 people on my interest list, 10 enrollment conversations. No, that's not bad. But I'm going to have 10 clients signed up by May 31st. And that's it for what I wanted to say. I just wanted to get on here and have a moment to introduce and talk about Dance with Different Drum Leadership Academy. Bye.